Stan, the end of the season is in sight, and some teams now desperate to get into the playoffs.
And when you're in that situation, you can feel the pressure when you're on the floor and in the locker room. Those guys know they're running out of chances to get to the postseason.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Murray out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Jordan in at the 5. Oh, rejected by Jordan. On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Porter. Shot from the top of the key. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. And there's Porter on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Williamson with a screen on Porter. Here's Murray, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Williamson with a screen on Porter. Here's Murray. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. To the inside, Porter. Great D that time from Williamson.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Inside. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh my goodness. We can feel those Zion dunks over here.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Williamson against Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup.
And Giannis can look like he's made of steel the way he ignores contact. Are we sure this man is human?
Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Turner passes to Antetokounmpo. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Williamson with a screen on Green. Pass to Jordan. Jones feels it out. Shot clock at 6. 17-foot shot on the way. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Well, right there, Jones showing he can be a 3-level scorer.
Here's Porter. Lays it up and banks it in. Porter's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Outside Murray. Williamson outside. On the wing, Jones. Tries it from 19. Yep, count it. Jones has got his 2nd basket on the night. So it's Milwaukee now. And here's Porter. Give him 8. And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul of the game. And New Orleans making a change here. Queen's checked in.
Number 22, Derek Queen.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
An experienced veteran now. Turner has run these pick and rolls countless times, and he understands how to capitalize off it.
And let's pause for a moment to recognize the teams with the best three-point shooting. The Bucks 2nd.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
The Pelicans trail. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. In terms of his team scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner, and it's rejected. They get it back. Green finds Antetokounmpo. Outside for Porter. No good on the three. The Pelicans have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Now here's Williamson. Defense right on him. And the shot's good. Williamson's got 6.
Well, there's nothing you can do when Zion is at the rim like that. Impossible to move him.
Pass to Porter. Let's go with a 3. The Pelicans pull it in.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Jones sets a screen. No one near him. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Well, Stan, how about Bucks coach Doc Rivers? This season has moved into 6th on the all-time wins list.
Well, B.A., an amazing accomplishment for Doc Rivers passing George Karl. And within reach now of 4th all-time if he can stay at it a little longer.
Here's Murray, and New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, over the years, Murray has worked to make himself a 3-level scorer.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Here's Turner. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Murray against Porter. Murray's shot is good. Murray's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins, defended by Jones, and stolen by Williamson. And now New Orleans on the break. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Bucks trail by 6. Here's Rollins, still without a bucket. Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Porter against Murray. Up and over Porter. Murray, no good.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Yep, that one goes. And it's now just a 1-point Pelican lead.
Well, at almost 7 feet tall, Turner is more than capable of scoring inside, especially when he goes up with confidence.
Picked by Williamson. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Rollins. Outside Porter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Murray. And here's Porter outside, and it's Queen with a rebound. And here's New Orleans now. Now Jones. He's got 6. Here's Williamson. Green covering. Here's Queen. The 3-ball. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Porter, the pass to Turner. No good that time. On the wing, Murray. Over Antetokounmpo. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Pelicans on top. They lead by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
We've got Cam Thomas, Bobby Portis out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Jang in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Kuzma, that's good.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Bay. Here's Queen. And that one is hammered home.
Giving it up, Jordan Poole, the right decision.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Thomas outside. Now here's Kuzma. He's covered by Bay. Portis the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 14. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got 4 rebounds now. Thomas outside. Pass to Jang. And here's Trent. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Beyond the arc. And Bay pulls it down. The Pelicans lead by 3. What do you expect to see from Gary Trent Jr. on any given night, Coach?
Well, look, B.A., you're going to get a combination of good shooting, soft touch in close, and he can go vertical. He makes some spectacular plays.
And the jumper from the wing offline.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
To the paint. Here's Portis. Pelicans cleared away. Queen's got 5 rebounds in the game. For New Orleans, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Fires for 3. That shot missing. The Bucks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Portis. Shot from the low post is good. Portis has got his first points of the night.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
New Orleans calls timeout. Milwaukee making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kuzma. Green comes in for Jang. And it's Rollins in for Trent. Zion Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans.
Substitution on the court.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Fears. They set the pick. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Portis. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. Got it.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Fears. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Good on the shot.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Thomas outside. To the middle. Here's Rollins. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Fears, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Drives to the hoop. They set a pick. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Rollins. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Portis. And he left the feed. The jam. Giannis.
Great timing. Giannis able to complete the hoop.
Here's Fears. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks leading by 3. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Williamson with a screen on Portis. Fears shot is off.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Pass to Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis takes that first step, and they pick up 2. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Milwaukee making some changes. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. And it's Porter Jr. in for Thomas. And New Orleans making a change here. Murray deciding where to go with it. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Give him 8 points now. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
It's so easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
Jones with a screen on Porter. Murray against Porter. Outside Murray. Over Porter. Murray, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I haven't been lying to you. Brian?
All right, thank you, Allie. Hey, with a screen on Porter. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, Murray with some bad intentions.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night here.
First personal foul.
Free throw is off from Porter. And the new front office for New Orleans aiming to set a high standard.
Yeah, B.A., amidst some adversity with help, the Pelicans have to focus what's in their hands to control and leave no stone unturned in chasing greatness.
Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Gotta stay strong.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
The drive by Murray. Here's Jordan. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. The Bucks leading by 9. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. Outside Porter. Outside for Green. Pass to Rollins. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Oh, Jordan with the block. And here comes the break. Here's Williams. Oh!
Wow, he almost dropped the house down. Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
56 seconds left in the second period. Outside Porter. Here's Rollins. Porter looks it over. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. This one for 3. And Bay pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 7. Jones finds Williamson. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Porter, the pass to Turner. Here's Rollins. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops. We were out running a little bit. And then we had great spacing against the zone. You know, listen, we started making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, they'll be facing a team that's had a little better year. But this game is winnable if they bring the energy.
Oh, they're going to need more than energy, Kenny. There's a talent gap here.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They are just racking up the assists right now, playing for one another. Man, this is great.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep up this mentality in the second half. If they do, they win.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, Kevin Porter displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Here's Murray. So for New Orleans right now. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Jordan in at the 5.
So dangerous in the 2-man game. Murray used that screen to perfection.
And you have to love the 2-way ability of DeJounte Murray, coach.
Well, Brian, when you have someone that big and athletic in the backcourt, it's a huge advantage. Murray is also highly skilled. He is an impact player.
Jordan up top. Jones with the ball. 17-foot shot on the way, and that's good for 2. Jones has got 8 points.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
And they're pushing it up for the finish. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as many as 11. And that one drops.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Williamson with a screen on Green. Misses the wing 3.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. 3-pointer off the mark.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Outside Murray. Pass to Williamson. Shot clock at 6. And here's Murray. Antetokounmpo covering. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, my goodness!
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
New Orleans calls timeout. Queen, he's checked in for Jordan. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Kevin Porter. Pelicans trail by 7. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Murray passes to Queen. Oh, stolen by Turner. Out on his own on the break. He goes up. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And here's Green from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
They set the screen. Pass to Queen. Will it go? It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Now Antetokounmpo, defended by Murray. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. Giannis throws it down.
Their defense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Well, you can see how locked in Murray has been in this game. He's getting to his spots, and the numbers are piling up.
Rollins passes to Porter. Here's Rollins. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game, and it's Green missing. Pelicans trail by 10. Outside Murray. Williamson outside. Williamson with a screen on Green. Pulls it from the top of the key. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Porter. To the paint. And it's Green missing.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Green. Another miss by Green. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Williamson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. He's checked in for the Pelicans. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Pelicans trail by 9. Williamson with a screen on Porter. Oh, there's the alley! Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Well, it's hard to imagine a more solid screen than a Zion screen.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside Porter. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Queen. The 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Porter from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Jones. Here's Fears. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Outside Jones. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
From 13, rebounded by New Orleans. They'll be wrapping up a taxing 7-game road trip. And that one's good. And that's now 6 points now for Trey Murphy.
Tried to get in there using his height. Murphy working through the defense.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Let's give up a welcome to the floor.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner. Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Green. And Cam Thomas subbed in for Rollins. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
It's Poole on the wing. Thomas defends. Poole work in the interior.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Left side, Porter. Portis, the pass to Kuzma. Off target from three-point range.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Thomas against Poole. Here's Makovic. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Fade away. Poole shot is off. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Porter. Pass to Trent. Portis a screen. Fires from deep. And Gary Trent Jr. hits from deep. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, if you're the defense, you've got to chase Trent Jr. off that three-point line. He's a major threat.
Gets it off. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. You knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Cam Thomas out there with Gary Trent. And it's Jang in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Basket counts.
Thomas flashing his handles. He can get creative with the ball.
Bay outside. Here's Fears. Launches it. Fires in the triple.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
There's a screen by Jang. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Up until that play, his ball handling had been impeccable. He's given it up just one time.
Pelicans trail by 9. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. For 3, Fears. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Thomas misses.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
4-3. Fears shot is off. The Bucks leading by 6. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Trent outside. There's the 3. He's off on that one.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Pass to Bay. Here's Fears. Bay with a screen. A nice shot by Fears.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
Thomas, that's good.
But when you just look at Thomas, you can see he's a strong guard. That helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Fears, and he dunks it down.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And a change for the Pelicans. Zion Williamson is checked in for Poole. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And coming down down the stretch. Both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
The shot's good. Fears has got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Pelicans trail by 5. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Antetokounmpo has got 25 points in the game. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Fears. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
And Thomas has got the ball here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo outside. There's a screen by Jang. Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Williamson. Antetokounmpo. That's good.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Fears. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Man, in a tight ball game, it's nice to have him on your team. He's given them life in the fourth quarter, shooting 7 for 9.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jang. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Bay. Here's Jang. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jang's got his first basket.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in, coming off that pick.
Williamson with a screen on Thomas. Bay outside. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. There's a screen. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. Stripped away. He shoots it. Fears shot is off.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Jang. Antetokounmpo. And he slams it down.
One of the most dominant scorers in the game today. Antetokounmpo takes pride in putting the offense on his shoulders.
Milwaukee making some changes. Green's checked in for Jang. Rollins comes in for Trent. And it's Porter Jr. in for Thomas. Jones outside. Jordan the screen. Lets it fly from 18. And a one-handed slam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Williamson. 4 on the clock. Porter fires, and he gets it from 15.
Taking us back to my days. A mid-range jumper from Porter Jr. I didn't know those were allowed anymore.
Turner with a rebound.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
Yes, sir!
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
That's good from Porter.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Murray.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim. Well, that was clearly a foul.
He gets the first, and that brings him within single digits.
Well, you get a lot with Murray. Size in the backcourt. He plays at a high level on both ends. Very difficult matchup.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Bucks. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
DeAndre Jordan, first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Milwaukee.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up by 9.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. On the wing, Jones. Antetokounmpo covering. Now Williamson. Now here's Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, it's stolen. Porter against Murray. Turner. Oh, he jammed it.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Bucks.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of guy.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.